Hey, we have the green bars, we have the live counter sticking up, so it should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime network. We are back with more D&D, we are in the Underdark, and I'm sure scary things are about to happen.
Uh-huh.
Scary things in this economy?
Well, last left our heroes. Dairon, the Genasi rogue, Seamus, the half-elf bard, Felix, the Eladrin painter, and Aldane, the half-elf paladin. The four of you, along with Rua and Colgin, continued your talk with Naivara Moran, and basically exchange information between each other. You told them what you knew about the Behir, they told you what they knew about the Behir and other stuff. It was a very weird vibe, to be sure. But ultimately, they gave you a medal, which would allow you to basically come and go from the settlement. And yeah, you... How do I describe it? You then left to do some exploration around the area, having a look at the markets. Some of you got scammed for a ridiculous markup. Some of you got charged for exactly what the items were valued for. Colgin was basically being chased and bothered by various children, but didn't go out of his way to, tell him to quit it. And Rua had a brief look round by himself, eventually sharing that he noticed that there were people watching you guys. When you all went to reconvene, you all found an inn known as the Grey Render. The Render's Rest, sorry. And you got yourself some rooms. 2 beds and a couch for both rooms, with Rua and Seamus taking the beds and Aldane having a couch, and Colgin and Dairon taking the beds in the other room with Felix having the couch. Some talking was had between your groups, and especially, most interestingly, Colgin revealed his face, showing very similar looking features to his brother, Leon, and also, quite interestingly, having very nasty scars on his face, which included the entire bottom left of his lip being gone, showing nothing but gums and teeth, and a scar nearly through his eye as well. Nevertheless, you all got to have a rest of a night's sleep. And yeah, so I'm going to say it's the... Well, you assume it's the morning based on the alarm of sorts. You hear what sounds like a chicken doing its rooster call. But it doesn't... The thing is, you've not seen any chickens since you've come down here, so you don't know what that was. But you are all awoke.
Oh, I think Dairon's just gonna be like, the fuck is that chicken?
Yeah. Colgin slowly rises from his bed and goes
like a vampire.
No, imagine that'd be funny though.
The Undertaker.
Aldane and Seamus, you see Rua's still got his eyes shut, and he went into trance at the same time you went to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Rua, you good?
Yeah. I just didn't want to get out of bed, even though I had 4 hours to rest, so I just stayed in bed. Even elves
Much better than what I thought.
Even elves can have a sleep in sometimes.
Fair enough.
So yeah, you get yourselves dressed, you get yourselves ready, you all gather together in the inn that you're staying at. It's much quieter compared to when you were obviously there in the evening, because people have, like, gotten ready for work and stuff. Yeah, you, like, have a booth to yourselves. And yeah. Colgan looks between you all after having, like, put on his armor and, like, his helmet again, and it's just like, so, what's the plan of action?
I believe we need to gather some more information about the exact directions we need to go.
Can't you douse with your weapons?
We could, but having an idea of the terrain that lies ahead of us is never a bad idea.
The dowsing tends to be a more vibe than anything else.
Have you tried using it since you've come to this settlement?
No, but we also need a map, or at least something approximating a map.
Fair enough.
So we're not just gonna wander blindly like the last few times we did?
That would
Correct.
probably be unwise.
The Underdark is
Rivet.
substantially more dangerous than the last few areas we visited.
Rua
It's probably
chimes
closer
in.
to Colonia Pole in terms of danger level.
Rua chimes in, saying, "Well, to be fair, there's no real chartable maps of the Forbidden Ice."
Right. No, 100%.
What of it being a giant glacier? Like, its shape changes all the time. But who knows? Do we want to? Did we get everything we needed for today? Like, did you all get your supplies?
More or less. Might need to visit
Yeah.
a store about getting a little bit of a refund, though.
Well, what if we all split up into groups and get our things done? Some of us can procure a map, some of us can get their refunds and whatever else they need.
Yep.
Probably wouldn't
Aldane,
hurt to tell Mayvara either that we're on our way.
Aldane, we ride.
Yep.
So you two head to where you believe
And
those
they're
Dragon
probably
Ball
gone.
are at. What are the rest of you guys doing then?
I was just gonna do a quick check through their materials.
I'm happy to go get a map with somebody.
I'll go
Oh.
with you.
I mean, I'll go as well. Rua adds.
Okay. I mean, if you're gonna go with them, I'll stay here and try to work on some things.
I'll stay here then as well. Colgan adds. Given this is the Underdark and we don't know what to expect, it'd probably be best if we don't all split apart and be alone.
That's fair.
Or at least get into the habit of it.
I can agree with that.
You can just see Colgan like sat down with his arms crossed, and he doesn't. It again. It's hard because his helmet covers his face, so it's hard to tell what he's looking at. But he's just like sat facing straight forward, not even like tilting his head to look at anyone. So, as we split the groups up, Aldane and Seamus, give me investigation checks to see if you can remember where the stuff was at. The stall that you went to.
It'd be so funny if it's not there anymore.
Aldane, you remember exactly where it is.
I don't.
You have to drag Seamus away from going the wrong way.
Seamus, you spot a very comely looking drow lady. But alas, you're dragged away. So, you find the two Dragonborn, the couple, and the gentleman from yesterday greets you with wide arms and a big toothy grin. Ah, my friends, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I have a matter to discuss with you if you don't mind.
Oh? Did you not like any of the products that we gave you?
Oh, it's not that. I cast Zone of Truth.
He doesn't resist it. You can tell. He lets it happen.
See, my friend here overheard you calling us suckers as we left yesterday, which makes me think that you fleeced us a little bit, as it were.
Yes, we did. We just assumed you were happy to pay the price, considering you didn't even attempt to read our body language.
Reading body language is such a pain in the ass. Why can't people just be honest?
I mean, we were honest with our prices.
A markup of that degree does not seem to be particularly honest.
When you live in the Underdark, you have to make ends meet somehow. We go out into the field to procure our supplies. It's dangerous. There used to be 3 of us, and now there is 2.
I'd respect that a lot more if you didn't decide to call us suckers just for, not pressing you on it.
He points at his friend. She's the one who called it you. And you see the red dragonborn lifting her head up as she's like counting her coins. Yeah, I was the one who did.
Regardless, I would like a refund on that markup.
Alright then, we'll need the items back then.
Okay.
Do you give
I
them
assume
back?
I'll be getting a full refund then?
Yeah? You
Okay.
will. Okay, so you need to give back all of the items that you bought from there.
I only bought 2 items, so it's no big deal.
Yep. As well as you, Seamus.
Okay.
That means getting rid of your potion of lesser healing and lightning resistance.
Yep.
And the hill giant strength potion.
Already done.
Excellent. Right then. You both get your money back. Exactly how much it was. I don't remember exactly how much it was, so I hope you guys did.
I don't.
I don't.
You can
You'll have
just, there's a VOD.
Yeah.
You'll have to check back through the VOD on your own time.
Ugh.
I will say that you get it back. It's just, we,
the players and DM, do not remember what that was.
do you consider it as homework?
Ugh. So
I hate
long though.
You can just tap through, it's fine.
Anyway, so while that's going on, unless either of you want to do anything else, briefly. No? Okay then, moving on. So, Seamus and Rua. Seamus. Felix.
Mhm.
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find anywhere that might sell you a map. And Rue will also investigate. I nearly rolled intimidation. That would have been bad. After a few moments, you find a general store. It takes you a few minutes, but you do find one. I'm assuming you enter.
Yep.
As you enter, you see a few kobolds in the shop. They seem to be dusting the shelves, refilling the stock. And one of them greets you and says, "Ah, welcome, friends. I take it you're the current friends of Nivara. It's a pleasure to meet you both."
Indeed, we are. We are going to be heading out. Probably sometime today, I would imagine. Going to fight that Behir.
Oh, well then, what do you need from us?
No,
A will?
No,
A bouquet in
I
advance for your gravestone?
I already got that one filed in advance. It's fine.
You do, Rua says?
I mean, I said
Smash cut.
I
Smash
left.
cut to author holding a document signed in Felix's name.
I mean, I left home on my own with, not much experience of the outside world. That would have been stupid not to write a will. I mean, I didn't really have much to give away at that point, but, still should be binding somewhere.
Fair enough.
No, we were hoping you might have some kind of map for the surrounding areas.
Ah, yes. Here you go. And you see the kobold reach under the counter, and you see them pull out a scroll of paper. As he unrolls it, so you can see the map. You see various charted bits of the Underdark. You see various things like you actually see the name of this settlement listed on the map, and this is the name of it. Find it.
We never asked the name of the town, huh?
Nope.
Great.
I mean, to be fair, Nivara didn't mention it either. Maybe she assumed you already knew?
Probably, but it's very funny to me.
Let me find it. Okay, so it is the... Right. Okay. And then it's... The settlement is known as Amethyst. To the north, you see an area that has this on the map. Umber Hulk Nest. Felix, if you want to give me a... What would this fall under? Give me a nature check. You've heard of Umber Hulks? They aren't fun. They are large, generally bipedal insectoids that have pretty good natural chitinous armor.
Mm-hmm.
And they are known for being quite good at burrowing underground. And you know that often people who survive Umber Hulk attacks usually forget a lot of what happens. This is because they have a gaze that can scramble the mind.
Right. Great.
Oh no, they have gaze? Is it contagious?
Yes,
The
they
water has it.
They hang
The
out.
gaze is
of RuPaul.
contagious? Oh no.
They hang out of RuPaul very often. But yes, they basically when you when you look into the Umber Hulk's eyes, you basically have to try and mentally resist its gaze. Otherwise, it can basically force you to do nothing, run in a random direction, or potentially even hit an ally. And yeah, they are known to be very annoying to fight up close.
Right. Wonderful.
They're also surprisingly not stupid.
Hmm.
Well, there goes sending Seamus to fight a chess match.
Hey.
Around you, based on where you saw, based on the map and where you went to actually head to Amethyst, you can vaguely chart out where you landed from, and see around there is this listed nearby which, let me find it again. I need to make sure that, I haven't listed this incorrectly. Okay. Cranium Rat Cave.
Right.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
I know what that is, says Gen the player, not Dyron the character.
Cranium Rats are basically, Mind Flayer. Basically, a Mind Flayer, or Mind Flayers will often turn rats into Cranium Rats. Generally, when Cranium Rats swarm together, they can merge their minds to become a single intelligence. Often, how do I describe it? Cranium Rats often act as eyes and ears for a Mind Flayer colony. And the greater concentration of Cranium Rats, usually the closer you are to a Mind Flayer nest. Or worse, an Elder Brain.
Right.
So yeah, not very good.
Mm.
And you happen to land near it.
Right.
To the east, you see a large body of water that is listed as Amethyst Lake.
Right. What check do I need to do for that?
Nothing. It's just a lake.
Right. Yeah, I
You do-
believe that.
You see annotated, however, with like an asterisk, is listed that it is highly recommended to use boats to travel across the water. As it lists like a few different things that you might encounter out on the water if you don't have a boat. And
Sharks.
maybe. And then to the west is various other things. You see what is listed as... You see this also listed down to the west, among with many other things, but this is the most... You see Myconid Colony is listed as the most, like, close by thing. Oh wait, sorry, it's Myconid with a Y. Yeah. You see Myconid Colony is listed to the west. That's the closest thing nearby of, like, notes. So yeah, there you go. You have your map. You are aware of the surroundings. Anything else?
I don't believe so right now.
Fair enough then. As you leave the shop, you see you see all the kobolds inside wave to you. And yeah. So now then, Dyron,
Yes.
you are sorting through your gear. It is very quiet. Colgan hasn't really moved or said a thing as he's just, like, sat there, facing directly forward in the booth seat that he's at.
Would it be bad if Dyrod also didn't say much at all? I think
Go.
it's like... What?
I was just gonna say no. I think he'd probably prefer that.
It's one of those, like... There's a scene in Parks and Rec where Ron Swanson goes like, I have a barber. We haven't said anything in like 15 years. He's my best friend.
Yeah.
It's like that vibe. Like, no, like they're not saying anything. It's great. and both are really enjoying it.
I mean,
Can
give me
I
an
try
insight
to,
to see if you can tell if Colgan's enjoying it.
or just Dyron's enjoying it. So,
I didn't do it.
I don't think the police are either, but whatever.
It was an ambulance.
I'm innocent, I swear.
Colgan just seems to be in thought. Like he just seems to be thinking about stuff.
Dyron's not gonna ask. So what? Like, if Colgan's not gonna give it up, say anything. Can I try to do a poisoner's brew some poison?
Yeah. Give me a poisonous kit roll.
What input should I use?
Well, what are you doing necessarily?
I'm just trying to make some. I am trying to make weapons poison.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Because it's knowing the right ratios and yeah, you are adequately able to lace plenty of your daggers with poison.
Great. How long do you think we're left alone for?
I'm gonna say you're left alone for half an hour.
Okay. I think at some point Dyron's just gonna go. Anything you want to talk about?
You just see Colgan jump. And he looks at you. Oh, it's you.
Didn't mean to startle you.
I'm normally not so easily startled.
I mean, it's been a rough couple of days for a lot of us. Terribly shocking, you're on edge.
I was mostly just lost in thought.
Alright, just checking in, making sure you're okay. Or as okay as you can be, considering.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern, man.
Dyron just kind of nods and just gets back to it. Social,
yeah.
wake up!
So, you, after a bit, eventually, Aldane and Seamus, Felix, the three of you, along with Rua, head back to the tavern that you're at, that you've currently been sleeping at. You see Dyron and Colgan just sort of sat there, quiet.
Hey, so you guys get the money back?
We did.
Cool. Okay.
Like
Just wondering if there was going to be any more to that, but okay.
No, we just got a refund on the stuff.
We procured ourselves a map.
Probably, it's probably a good thing that we did get that map. There is some nasty stuff out there.
I mean, yeah, it's the
I
Underdark.
did say as much.
Well, we learned there's a Mind Flayer colony potentially alarmingly near where we landed initially.
Lovely.
Dyron just kind of shoots a glance to Colgan.
Yes.
Are your men okay?
I don't know. I sent them back to... do you mean the ones that died, or do you mean the ones that I sent back?
The ones that you sent back are hopefully okay. You shouldn't assume otherwise.
Yeah, the teleportation was sent directly to our headquarters.
Yeah, it's more the other ones, I think.
I mean, from what we know, most things nearby can't really do much to corpses. At worst, the Mind Flayers would just dissect the corpses of the humans and probably learn some anatomy lessons. The bigger worry might be the myconids. From what I know, myconids can infest corpses with spores and use them as effectively like soldiers and puppets.
Excellent.
But myconids are generally placid and friendly creatures, so
As long as we don't piss them off, which is okay.
most things are fine as long as you don't piss them off.
That is fair.
Anyway, what's the plan now then? Where are we heading?
Well, let's take a look through the map real quick and decide and plot our course. Once we have that plotted out, we will gather any last-minute supplies, and then we'll head out first thing tomorrow.
So again, you see the list of the Umber Hulk nest. You see the Cranium Rat Cave be listed. You see the Myconid Colony be listed. You see Amethyst Lake be listed. There are other things in between the areas, but most of it is like, showing cliffs and like drops and things like that.
I'd say we plot a course to avoid most of these things, except maybe the lake.
Based on how things are listed, the Umber Hulk nest is shown to actually connect to other parts to the north. So you'd have to go out of your, like, really far out of your way to get through to areas in the north without going through the Umber Hulk cave.
How about our Umber Hulks to deal with?
I wouldn't advise it by any stretch.
Let's go around them then, if we can help it.
This is a rather large detour through some of the other areas, though.
Can I try to ping, just do the ping really quick?
What, to douse with the weapon?
Just to get a general sense of the direction from here.
Yeah, go for it.
What would that be, a wisdom?
Yeah, give me a wisdom.
Nope.
It seems to be somewhere to the north.
Okay. I relay that to the crew.
From what you can see of Amethyst Lake as well, it does go very far up north, because it is a very large body of water. So if you had access to water transportation, you could try your luck and see how far you can go up north via the lake. The only thing is, because it's the Underdark, your visibility would be not the best. It's not as if you have anything to necessarily illuminate ahead of you out in the water. Whereas at least on foot, there's various bits of like luminous mushrooms and torches and stuff.
We could go see Nivara again and see what she thinks.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Do you all decide to visit Nivara?
Tyro's gonna stay behind, I think.
Okay. Colgan does actually stay behind as well.
The quiet duo strikes again.
I mean, Colgan hasn't moved from their seat apart from like getting water like once. And even then, the one time Colgan were drinking water, you saw them actively like turn away before they were drinking. And even when it would have came for breakfast, they would have actively turned away to like eat, so none of you would have seen his face. So, Aldane, Seamus, and Felix, are you heading to visit Nivara?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. So, as the three of you, along with Rua, head to visit Nivara's manor, the guard lets you in, and once again, you see Nivara and her various council of ladies around their table. They all greet you, and you see Nivara smile and just say, "So what do we owe the pleasure of you today?"
Hi, I know I didn't talk much last time we met, but hey, might as well do it now. So... We're gonna be heading out either today or tomorrow. Got ourselves a map. There's a lot of stuff we'd like to not come across and have to fight if possible.
We were actually going to offer you a map.
Well, we've got one anyway, and I don't think we paid for it, did we, Rua?
I paid for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just occurred to me that I hadn't given any money up, so...
You were too busy considering what we were going to be potentially encountering, so I just did the transaction while you were doing that.
Fair enough. But yeah, you know, stuff like Umber Hulks, Cranium Rats. Apparently we shouldn't go swimming in the lake.
Yes, it's pretty terrible in the lake. I would only recommend that if for some reason instant death was behind you.
Good to know.
The only other reason we ever happen to use the lake actively is when we're fishing, or if we happen to be avoiding any of the vampires that happen to be occasionally wandering.
Oh good, there are also vampires. Our map didn't mention those.
Yes,
That's-
well, the problem is that the vampires tend to move very often, so that's why we never listed it on any of our maps.
Oh,
We
they're
don't even know
nomadic.
We don't know where they have. We've never happened to encounter any of their lairs, so
Wonderful, wonderful. I suppose what we were wondering is if you have any sort of, like, I don't know, like, hidden ways or a preferred way to get up to, what did Darren say, was the north?
yeah, the north.
Up towards the north where we feel like the Behir is.
Well, if you clear out the Umberhulk nest, I'd be happy to reward you.
Okay.
Well then.
The tunnels around the Umberhulk nest, however, can be quite winding and, well, as you can see on the map, they can go very many which ways. If you also did pay attention, and this isn't me, like, as a GM saying, "Oh, you didn't look at the map," but, like, if you just call attention to how further up you do see this being listed on the, like, very far up north, to the edge of the map. Moran Drow Camp is listed there.
Right.
And she just adds, as long as you hopefully aren't going that far up north, you should be fine.
Okay.
Based on the map, you'd have to spend like a week going straight up north to eventually reach the camp.
Mhm.
And that would be if you were to go in a straight line, which the paths don't let you do that. You'd
Yeah.
have to go around winding paths or other ways, so you should be safe. She does also go on to say, we can always let you borrow a boat. We do have various boat riders who can take you up north if you wanted to travel up that way. The only thing is that visibility is low, and we tend to not use lights or torches while we travel on the boats, because, well, as Drow, our eyes are naturally accustomed to darkness. So we try to not use torches unless we absolutely need to, so then we don't give ourselves away. There are various flying creatures that sometimes keep an eye out for anything bright that might be, of interest to them.
Mhm.
And she puts her hand to her chin and said, like, seemingly is trying to think of anything else that you should be aware of. Oh, she actually nearly crit. If you do decide to go down south, I believe it isn't it is a very powerful mind flayer to the south. I believe they're known. What was the name of it? Yes. I believe it is an aboleth. Not an aboleth. Alhoon to the north. Where the cranium rat cave is. All of you can give me an Arcana check on that. Who are present and what an Alhoon is.
I'm not proficient in it, but whatever. Yeah, that's about right.
Seamus and Felix, both of you look at each other. Basically, an Alhoon is effectively a mind flayer that has become a lich.
Right.
They are very bad, stronger than your average mind flayer, along with all of the lovely benefits that come from being undead, like, like resistances to stuff like charm, exhaustion, frighten, paralysis, poison. Felix, you know that Alhoons can cast spells up to 8th level in some cases.
Right.
With Dominate Monster being usually in their wheelhouse. Also, you know that... let me find it now. The thing with an Alhoon is, they aren't considered true Mind Flayer Liches. This is because a true Mind Flayer Lich is known as an Elitha Lich. But an Alhoon is still extremely dangerous.
Right.
While an Elitha Lich can just casually cast max level spells, Alhoons can't. But again, it's still not good.
Right, so avoid that to the south, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put it into perspective, you guys as a group would... You're level 9, aren't you?
Yes.
You could probably
Yes.
take an Alhoon on its own, but the Alhoon wouldn't be alone, so... You know.
It wouldn't go well. It wouldn't, even if we did manage to beat it, it wouldn't be a fun time.
Yeah. Like, it would have its own mind flayers to work with and other such things, so... Yeah. Just to put it into perspective, anyway.
So yeah, so avoid the south, which is fine, because that's in the opposite direction to where we're going right now.
Rua does say, though, isn't that where we basically came from, though? You know, when we actually landed here.
We will deal with that problem once we've beaten the Behir.
Naivara does interject and say, we do actually have a path that can get you to the surface from here. It does involve using the boat, but again, that can be solved when you actually come back.
For now, let's focus on, winding our way through other unmentionable horrors on our way to the Behir.
With regards to the Myconid camp, the colony even, they are friendly of us. We actually have an accord with them. So if you were to present the emblem to them that I gave to you, they would allow you to come in and out.
Right.
They are very friendly, so you shouldn't have any problems. But if your travels don't necessarily take you there, then there's no need to worry either way. Is there anything else you would like to know or inquire about?
Just looks at Aldane and Rua.
Seamus is
How
also
much of
there.
the Underdark in the area does its map cover?
So, from what you can tell, this covers quite a lot, to be honest. It because of how winding paths are and how nothing is necessarily straight, because it's all cave formations and stuff.
Yeah.
Or just even open space, but you're not necessarily walking on even terrain, or it's not the surface. The range is quite far, to be fair. Again, the Moran Drow Camp, to the straight north from Amethyst, is a week's travel if you were to just be going non-stop. So it is quite a far distance, really. And then to the west and the east, you see a lot. The Amethyst Lake covers up a large portion of the to the side of that part of the map. But there are various things on there that you can see. You do even see a shipwreck is listed on there. And you even see mention of a Kubotoa nest. Right near the center of the lake, or at least based on the map. Because you notice that the lake goes off the map as well. So yeah, there is a lot. It's just, as the GM, there's no point in me telling you every little detail, and it would have been too awkward to make a map based on how I'm describing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what's there when it becomes necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Right, we should probably head out then. Thank you for the information. We'll definitely take care of the Behir.
I mean, I should hope so. You said you needed to take care of it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make sure you all come back alive, and regardless, even if you do take down the Mumba Hulks or not, we will make sure to provide you a good reward for your services.
Well, it was appreciated.
So, as you leave the manor, I assume you head back to the inn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dairon, during the time that you've been alone with Colgan, again, he's just been sat there, arms crossed, not talking.
Okay.
Eventually, you do see the others return. Again, anyway.
How was your trip?
Well, productive at least, but I'm not sure if it, makes what we're gonna have to face any better. We need to avoid the south at all costs.
Are we gonna have to fight some Umber Hulks?
It seems kind of likely at this stage.
Umber Hulks is to the north, yeah. But no, we learned that a very dangerous mind flayer is to the south. River chimes in. We
won't be going south anytime soon, but we might have to on our way back up.
Well, Navarra said it would take we'd be using the boat to get out. So...
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't encounter it at all then.
Yeah.
But yeah, how long has it been since we woke up?
Probably a couple of hours by now. Based on the clocks, it's what's it called? 9 a.m. I was never gonna say 9 p.m. Jeez. Yeah, 9 a.m.
Right. Well, we should see. Are there any more supplies we need to get before we head out?
None that I can think of off the top of my head.
Then I think
How
we
about
should. I think we should probably leave today.
Yeah, there's no point in us sticking around unless we have stuff to do.
Hmm.
The longer we leave the Behir, the longer it could start causing problems. It's effectively an invader, so we don't want it displacing things down this way.
Hmm.
Or displacing creatures in the way of our path.
Oh yeah, we might come across some vampires.
Oh, fun.
She said might, we don't know. The best thing you can do with vampires, though, is try and bring them to running water.
Hmm.
It burns them like acid, from what I know.
Does a lake count as running water?
Yeah?
Awesome.
I mean, hey, if we really wanted to scare a vampire, we try and waterboard them. And if there's any way that we can, well, if any of us decide to impale them in the heart, that'll defeat them. Or if we could somehow expose them to sunlight, that's good.
That one might be a little more difficult down here.
They also can't enter buildings without permission. So we could just, like, camp inside a house and just snipe them from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you should probably find holy water thinking about it then.
That might be a good idea, actually, yeah.
Aldane, can you bless water?
Can I?
You would have, like, the hollow spell for that, I think it is.
Oh, I don't have that. Closest I have to it is create food and water, but
That isn't it.
yeah. I think Hollow is a higher level spell.
It is.
Like a 4th level or something.
You'd have it, like, by now if any of you were a cleric, but that's a completely different subject, so... So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Hollow's
a 5th level spell, and I don't think paladins can get it. It's only cleric.
yeah. It might not even be Hallow that I'm thinking of. There is a spell that lets you do holy water, it's just not that one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yes, we should look for holy water.
I mean, I did see a church while I was walking around yesterday.
Well then, do you think you can show me the way to it?
Sure. Anyone else want to come with us?
Nah, I think I'll stay behind this time.
I'll chill here.
I'm just gonna chill. You're having a very low-key day.
Colgan gets up. I'll join you. Yeah. Rua looks at you and nods. So, Aldane, as you leave with Rua and Colgan, Seamus, Felix, and Dairon, you're together. So Aldane, as you're walking along, you watch as, like, Rua and Colgan are walking opposite from each other with, like, you in between them.
Aldane isn't exactly shocked by this. All things considered.
What? No. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, to be honest. It's, you know, aside from obviously the people walking around and stuff, it's pretty quiet right now. As you're walking, Felix, Dairon, Seamus, do you have anything to say to each other?
Dyron's gonna just not say anything and refuses to speak if spoken to.
Hey Darren, what do you think about this? Hey Darren, what do you think about that? Hey Darren. No, Felix will not act like a 6-year-old, but
Would be very funny though.
it would be very funny.
So
He
do
would
it
do
then.
it for the bit. I feel like.
No,
But I think Dyron.
Felix is gonna start having a look at his Underdark paint starter kit.
Yeah, you see various bits of paints. It's all very nice. Like it was a good bargain.
Dyron's gonna try and make more poison.
What's Seamus doing? Dylan,
Sorry, say that again.
what's Seamus doing? Well, Felix and Dyron are just lost in their own stuff.
He's lost strumming on his instrument, just
Fair
like
enough.
making tunes.
So, Aldane, you eventually find yourself. I figured it out. It's ceremony, the spell that you need to bless water
Which is the second level, right?
first. Paladins can get it, but it's a ritual, and he would have needed to prep it.
Yeah.
That's
What was it called again?
Ceremony.
Alright. It is a ritual spell. I don't know if I have that one. I don't even have that one on my list.
You can get it. I think the only thing is, when we're making your character sheet, I just said not to put it on because it wouldn't really have much use, and it's in
This is the one use
Xenophars.
case.
It's from Xenophars, so it's not like you can copy it into Roll20 unless you had that book.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so you eventually find the church that Rua was leading you to. It seems to be a church for the god of the moon, Zlumhar. Inside, you see some drow women of the cloth. One of them approaches and says, "Excuse me, how can we help you today?"
We're looking for holy water.
Ah, holy water, yes. And it is a mere 30 gold pieces for a vial of holy water. Each, I mean.
As a fellow of faith, I can appreciate that.
How many are you willing to purchase?
How much do you have?
She takes a moment, she walks away, she asks a few of her fellow clergy people, and she comes back. We have 10 glasses of it.
Would it be acceptable to buy 5 of them, but get a small discount for purchasing them all together as a group?
30 gold each, I'm afraid. This isn't a shop, we're not a buy in bulk kind of thing, I'm afraid. I hope you can understand.
I do understand. Very well then. I imagine a persuasion check won't work on this then.
No, she's like very firm about it.
Alright. 150 gold. Oh, I remember now. I paid 25 platinum pieces at one point.
Yes. Yeah,
So
you get your 5 vials of holy water.
I will pay in platinum pieces. I'll just get 15.
Spicy. Yep, she takes the money and gives a very polite bow. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I hope you have a pleasant day.
You as well.
And then Colgan just says, "Alright then, is this it then? Are we going to be heading out soon?"
Yes.
Excellent.
We are preparing to leave tomorrow first thing in the morning.
Wait, what?
Jack, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Why are we leaving the
Oh,
next
never
day? we've just
mind, let's
we've
go.
just we've just woken up.
Never mind. Let's go. I forgot we had that, so little
Oh
time
boy,
has
10
passed.
a.m. Time for bed.
Yeah, like
It's like me for real. For
I
real.
misheard it as 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.
even
Yeah,
then
you've
we
been
just
asleep.
we just had a long rest. Like even if
Well, no,
even if it was
don't you
9
see?
even if it was
Don't you
9
see, I'm
p.m. we've just woken up. It's the Underdark. It's not like we're gonna have much light anyway.
Well, no, don't you see? I'm gonna have a nap before I head off to sleep as well. You know.
Okay, yeah, let's get all our things in order and head out first as soon as we can.
Yes. So eventually, Aldane, you head back with your 2 swordsmen in tow, and yeah, you see your friends in the tavern doing their bit. Yeah. Felix, Seamus, Dyron, you notice your friends have returned, and Colgan.
I run nods only at Colgan.
Colgan just doesn't even react.
Oh, hey, you're back. Did you get scammed this time as well?
I mean, he was the one doing the talking. Rue gestures to Aldane.
So yes.
Rue nods. You know, holy water's normally 25 gold pieces for most churches, right, Aldane?
Yeah, just furious.
Please stop doing this to me, Kaido. Please stop. I will actively quit this game if you keep doing this. I
Okay.
am very annoyed by it. It is just a practice that really pisses me off.
Okay.
Was I actually overcharged?
By 5 gold pieces, yeah.
Okay, that's not that much.
Honestly, that's you could honestly read that as just like a tax or something.
Yeah. No, that's not a bad upcharge. Like, if it was like a 40% or some shit, I'd be very annoyed.
Yeah, no. They're still a church, like, they're not gonna, you know... It's not the church of fleecing people.
Yeah.
So, are
Yeah.
you all ready to head out?
Yep.
Right then, here is some new music, Mill. Yeah, so, are you... well, you were told it's supposed to be north based on the dowsing that you could gather from the Dracolich piece, so I'm guessing you're heading north? Or are you heading via boat on the lake?
What do y'all think?
What was the question? I missed that. I'm sorry.
So are you heading just straight up north, or are you going to go north along the lake?
Let's do. We should honestly trying to deal with with the Umberhawks, while not our brightest maneuver, isn't a bad idea.
Hmm.
Would the Umber Hulk's mind-altering gaze effect be considered charm?
A good question. Let me have a look. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. So it's considered a magical effect, but that doesn't mean charm.
Mm.
Um. I'm just gonna say yeah, sure.
Okay.
For the sake of just making a decision, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a charm effect. So Fey ancestry people do have a slight advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Aldane, Seamus, what do you think?
Let's go.
Which way?
Let's take care of the Umber Hulks first.
Is this one of those things where we're gonna end up having to take care of all of these things eventually, or
No,
are we
we
gonna
just
get to
have...
avoid?
The Umber Hulks are the biggest issue in our way, but if we can clear out that nest, it'll make things easier for us going forward.
It
And we
means
can claim a reward as well.
It means we can also just afford to come here and like to and from if we need to return for any reason.
Mm.
I don't
It
know.
will overall make things easier for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, before you all head to the Umber Hulk nest, we're going to call a small break, and then we'll continue.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that we were deciding what we were doing before.
Yeah.
Actually, before we have the break proper, I would like a marching order. Let me draw the box for you to travel in, and then we will have the actual. Anywhere in like this. Going up. So whoever wants to be at the front can be at the front.
I think Eldan will go to the front as per usual.
Colgan also offers to be at the front just because he is a melee guy. Rue will, unless both of you want to be at the back, Rue will offer to be along the back just because he's the quickest.
Alright. I'll go in behind Colgan then. And that means if anything happens, I can pass the sword up as well.
Mm-hmm. Seamus can be the back tank. He can hold the rear.
I'll hold your rear. What? Pause. What did he say?
Oh yeah, I forgot Rua can run on water now as well, because he got the level up. And walls. Right. Yep, so, now we'll be taking our break.
Alright.
Yep.
I am just going to step away for a minute.
Quick, let's
As
talk about...
am I.
Let's say nice things about Mill while he's gone. And Jack.
They're both soon.
I'm also stepping away for a moment.
Okay, we'll say nice things about you too.
Jack.
Right, I'm back. Is anyone else back?
I'm here. But I also never left.
Fair.
I'm back.
So yeah, we are gonna get to face some nice, scary Underdark monsters.
They're not scary. They are nice though. They're all friendly. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
cute and cuddly.
I mean, surely Umber Hulks aren't gonna be that bad.
No, no.
I remember the first time I encountered Umber Hulks. It was when I was playing a barbarian for the first time. And I had to fight. I think it was like 4 at once or something. It was something crazy like that, like 4 or something. And I got downed after like KOing 2 and nearly killing the 3rd one. And it was just me being like healed constantly by the cleric and having Shield of Faith on me. Mhm.
Kaido, did I tell you that I did beat
I remember you saying you finished the story. Yeah, what did you think of it?
I think. Well, I did finish like the final bit of it, and it was great.
I'm. You know what though? I'm kind of let down that Boot Hill and Black Swan are actually traveling with us.
Same.
I actually hope that in the epilogue story they are going to be with us, even if it's for a little bit.
That would have been great, honestly.
But yeah, I really loved the ending though.
The fucking train is like so good.
Himiko in the dub is getting memed on. Not like making fun of her, but because of how like hardcore she goes.
I know, it's because like it's between her and Welt, it's such a different game.
But yeah, I really enjoyed Penacony's story.
Me too.
I do find it funny that Argenti apparently just saved Aventurine somehow.
To be fair, I feel like that's just kind of the bag with the guy.
It's why I like Argenti though. It's just inexplicably like really
The best.
cool. Yeah. It's been funny following the voice actors because like Aventurine's voice actor actually a lot of them play the game.
Yeah.
Aventurine's voice actor is really funny though.
Is it like Sayu or something? Like he's a VTuber with like Amelie?
He's Jinyuan.
Oh, okay.
No, Camden Sutowski is Aventurine. It's actually his first voice acting role as well.
He fucking kills it.
All of them have been fantastic, like Allegra Clark as Acheron.
I mean, Allegra Clark has, like, even in her other roles, she's done incredible work.
I don't think Allegra Clark's ever done a bad voice acting role.
No. I mean, I remember when she was in Fate Apocrypha and she fucking killed it in that as well.
Oh yeah, who was she in that one?
Atalanta?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Like, I think the weakest voice acting was from Well. But I think that...
He kind of carried the story, though, with, like, a lot of his moments.
Like, he's genuinely the most dad-coded, and I kind of love it.
I mean, again, you really like dad-coded characters.
No, I like mom-coded characters. We've talked about this.
But yeah.
Right.
I,
But you enjoy a lot of Team Dad type characters, like, you know, Dalinar, for example.
Oh, yeah, no, like, Welt is the most, I am absolutely 10 different war criminals in a trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, honestly, I loved it all. Like, I loved the different groups. I loved Dan Hung's bit with Boot Hill.
I like my favorite thing about all of this is the like kind of the mystery part of it turning into fighting God, and that was like
apparently the writer for Penacony did Sumeru in Genshin, and it shows.
Yeah, no, I'm like at the beginning of Sumeru at the moment, so I'm excited to get to see like their like how Penacony
and it
Sumeru feeds into Penacony.
It shows that the Inazuma writer did the Lofu.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're going back to the Lofu, and we're going to be getting at least 2 new characters from it. Again, I'm sick of the Lofu though. I want Bellabog. I want more like Bellabog content.
Yeah. But at this point, we've had 3 worlds and 2 different versions of the Trailblaze.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested to see what we get from. Sorry, 4. And 3 different versions of the Trailblaze.
I feel like counting the Herta space station as a world is a bit weird when like.
Well,
it's how do I describe it? I feel like it's only recently become a world, only with the addition of like the Ruan Mei story, because there was like more content there.
It's Mondstadt. It's Mondstadt again.
Yeah. Well, Mondstadt if it got actual updates.
Well, the theory is that we're gonna like Mondstadt's gonna come back before Snezhnaya.
I doubt it at this point. But I don't know. Are we all here, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I do need to step away really quick.
No
I'll be
problem.
right back. You guys get through.
We'll just wait.
So how's about them Bears? I mean, that English football team.
Which English football team?
I don't know. I forget which ones you guys actually care about, as opposed to ones you guys hate.
I was gonna say I don't think Kaido cares about any one of them.
I don't follow
fair.
sports ball.
I mean,
That makes two of us.
If you were to ask me like what my favorite like I don't know FGC player was or whatever, then that'd be a different story. But like I've not even been following the FGC for a while. I really wanted to get tickets to go to Evo, just so I have an excuse to go to America as well. But if I was doing that though, I'd want to go meet people, like friends. Because I feel like going to Vegas on my own would be a bit like... I don't know. I wouldn't feel safe, I think. Not even because, like, oh, Vegas is bad. It's more just... I don't know. I mean, I'd also need someone to complain about the heat as well with. I've only heard bad things about Vegas heat.
Like the actual weather in Vegas,
Yeah,
or
like the weather during summer.
Oh yeah, no. The entire North American Southwest is like awful in the summer.
But that's the thing. Like, I'd as a Brit, we like to talk about the weather, so I'd need a friend to talk about the weather with.
Mm-hmm. How familiar are you with Epic Sax Guy?
Very.
I remember when I was in college, there was a whole thing with my one of my roommates who just loved that whole clip and just found a 10-hour video on it, 10-hour loop video of it, and just played it relentlessly. And it's like,
Yeah.
the song is cool and all, but like, come on, man.
That was the internet back then. I mean, taking the hobbits to Isengard and all that, and you know, Nyan Cat for 10 hours.
Yeah, it was like almost 10 years ago now. Jesus.
I do like the new meta, which is like pure silence broken by one random thing for 10 hours.
That's actually a song. Like its composition, 4 minutes 33 seconds.
Oh.
Like the whole thing is like the quote unquote song is just like there is no actual music playing. It's just silence and the ambient noises produced by whatever the environment is.
Oh, okay.
So, however, its sounds will depend on the venue in which it's performed, basically.
It's been really bad lately because of the kind of games I'm playing. I've not been able to watch a lot of YouTube videos, or like, I've only been able to do so while I'm playing Pokemon. Whereas like Baldur's Gate, I kind of need to know what I'm hearing, especially if like I'm paying attention to the story. And like, so I'm playing Minecraft here and there, and that's another game where it's like I kind of need to hear the sounds. I don't want to watch a video and not know that a fucking creeper was behind me until it was too late.
Yeah, that issue is kind of why I'm glad I have started a Fallout 4 playthrough on my PC, because that is a game that really does not need sound. Especially the way I'm playing it, which is basically having God mode on and just not really caring.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the true way to play Hades, though.
RT game is making me want to play Fallout New Vegas, but again, it's one of them. I want to hear if stuff's coming at me, so I don't want to like have a YouTube video on. But then it's like, well, I'm gonna be in the creepy ambience, so like I can't win. Like I won't be able to play Fallout. I won't be able to play a Fallout game with my headphones on when it's dark. I'd be too scared.
Anyway, does that mean you're back again?
Yes.
Dylan, are you here?
Yeah, yep.
Are we
Go
ready
shoes
to
back. Back shoes.
Are we ready to keep going then? I'll put us in the Umber Hulk nest.
Boy,
So-
oh boy, we're gonna see a lot of baddies. And not the fun kind of baddies.
I was just gonna say, not the fun kind. So with this, even though you're on the map, imagine that you're not actually inside. So you're able to get a seat. You're able to see inside it, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You could look inside. Oh, it's all blurry. Oh, those are some big bugs.
It's a big map.
Those bugs are some big boys. Why is it all blurry?
Just give it a
It's not blurry
second
for
and
me.
it'll go away.
It's a 48 by 41 map, so it's gonna take a bit of time.
Just took a moment to buffer. Gotcha. And yeah, those are some big bugs.
So yeah, imagine that you're not actually on the map. It's just that, you know, you're here, you see them, they're like chittering and like walking about. You see a few of the crystals are actually illuminated, so the room's surprisingly well lit. It's still not bright, but like, you know, Colgan does actually say, as the one person who can't see in the dark, I can actually see not too bad. But yeah, Colgan turns to you, Felix, and holds out his hand.
Oh, right, yeah. There you go. Pass him the sword of sharpness.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hold your hand, thank you.
It would have been funny if Felix grabbed his hand first.
Or if Felix, like, did like a whole handshake thing. Like, slapped the palm of his hand, slapped the back of his hand.
You know, like, Hogan would just look at Felix and go, what?
Right, anyway, sword.
Great, now that we've proven that we are now inseparable best friends.
Zach. So, yeah, you see the Umber Hulks are sort of like not paying attention. Some of them are drinking from the water, some of them are like wandering about.
Mm-hmm.
It would only be when you enter the map is when like combat would start, for the sake of convenience anyway.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, you here? You know, surprise! You know, the onus is on you to start the combat. So, unless one of you like does a loud sneeze or something and decides to make that in character. So yeah. Rua leans in and just says, so what's the plan then?
We gotta kill these big bag bugs. And looks like there are probably more than a few here. I'm not looking forward to fighting these bastards.
If I remember correctly from what I read, as long as we stay out of a certain distance, they shouldn't be able to catch us with their gaze. Or
They
you
can
know,
just run at us though.
yes, they could.
What does their gaze do again?
You could randomly decide to do nothing, hit a random thing nearby, or just walk in a random direction. If you fail the check, though.
Well, wisdom, right?
Charisma.
Oh, I'm fine.
And the
Is it?
elves get bonuses to that.
Yeah, charisma save.
All of y'all are within 10 feet of me, so it should be fine for now.
Unless you fail, Aldane, and then wander away from us.
True. My charisma save is ridiculous.
Well, how about Dairon then snipes the closest one to kick things off?
I was gonna recommend that.
I can
Would
snipe
you
it
like
as
to
well.
do the honors then, Dairon? Or would
Before
you
you-
like to do it?
Before you do that, Rua changes arms and then pulls his gun out, and you watch as, like last time at the desert, his like fingers work around the gun and keep it in place.
Neat.
You ready to go now?
Yeah.
Let's
Are
go.
we?
Let's fucking go.
Let's
There's-
fucking go.
There's 4 of them, I'm assuming.
That you know
Alright.
of.
Yeah.
Here you go, Mel.
I'm just gonna aim for the one that's real close, if that's okay.
Yeah?
Mostly because I think everything else would be outside of my range. I'm just gonna aim and fire at that.
I mean, you have advantage anyway, because it's not aware of you.
Okay. Is there anywhere to hide?
So this stone here is like enough that you could get some cover from it. You could get like half cover if you were to crouch by it.
Okay.
This is actually tall enough that you could get full cover by standing behind it. All these walls are high enough that you can all get full cover by standing behind them.
This one?
That also,
Right here?
that also means you'd have to do athletics checks to climb up.
Can I try and, like, hide over here?
Yeah.
Uh, $25?
Hits.
And then I'm just... Well, no, that's a stealth.
Yeah. Oh,
And
sorry, yeah, sorry.
And then I'm gonna attack this closest one.
Uh,
27.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Yes.
Oh!
31.
Oh, shit.
That's spicy.
That's 2 6s and 2 2s.
31. The creature screams in agony as you shoot it, like, right in the back of its head.
Boom.
The rest of them begin to look your way, and now it's combat time. Let me pull up the initiative tracker.
Yay!
Where's the initiative tracker? Oh, there it is. Turn order. There we go. Don't forget to click on your tokens when rolling initiative. Why is it? Wait, don't yet. It's fine. Sorry. Actually, just change your numbers.
Why is mine green? Oh, because I'm the first one.
Oh, I got the usual bad initiative roll, so...
Oh no, it's already come up with the ones there. That's
Yeah.
fine then. So that's that. Okay, so now this is Rua's. Let's see what Rua gets. Damn, that's not great.
No.
What does Colgan get?
How
Oh,
dexterous
no.
are these hulks?
You'll see based on their what they get. Where is the Umber Hulk, my beloved?
Just I run into the background going, oh no, I'm in danger. Okay.
So, Dairon, Well, you all have advantage. They all have surprise, so you all get a free turn before the next loop.
Cool. I'm gonna attack the same one again.
Are you aiming?
I have advantage, don't I?
Yes. You do.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
32.
Fucking god. You shoot it again in the back of the head, and it's screaming in agony.
And I'm going to try and bonus action hide.
Okay.
16 with
Okay.
a natural 3.
Shit. Felix, it's your turn.
So this stuff here is like a ledge of some sort.
It's just grooves in the floor.
Grooves in the floor. Okay.
There's no elevation that you need to factor in.
Yeah. Okay.
I desperately can't wait to see if just for one the day Dyron crits on a sneak attack.
Hmm.
It's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be nasty.
I mean, you can walk in a straight line. You can do that. You can move through your allies.
Alright, well, I'll go there. And... So let me just check. 30 feet, so... And... That is... 20-foot radius sphere, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna cast, Vitriolic Sphere around here and catch both of these two.
Wow. I see how it is.
Mm.
Yeah, of course.
So, I believe it's a Dex saving throw, and I will roll the damage.
Yeah. That's a lot of fours on the other side.
That is a lot of fours. We will see if those come into effect.
That's an 8 and that's an 11. They failed.
So they take the 26 now, and then the 19 at the end of their next turn.
Okay. So that is. You're fucking these guys up really badly.
I mean, sorry.
I'm not asking for an apology. You're all doing well.
That will be my turn.
Okay, so the Umber Hulks see you. You notice they're actually moving around the water because this one on the far left is moving around. It dashes to get to you. Oh, it dashes in your direction anyway, I should say. That one. This one runs this way and makes a jump, and then continues the rest of its run to there. This one runs in here, and let's see. So we can see Felix, we can see Darren, we can see everyone. Rue is also caught in it, and Seamus. Okay, so alright, so it can't reach you. This one is going to also run. Actually, I forgot about the one at the very top of the map. Gonna run here and then make a jump. Oh, well, it can't actually. It's gonna just run there and then end its turn. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So, Rua now starts his turn. So he must make a Charisma saving throw. Now that he is able to see the Umber Hulk's eyes. So, Let's see his charisma save. He has a negative to charisma saves. Okay.
Rip.
I'm guessing plus, what is it, 4 Jack? Doesn't help that?
Plus
Nope.
4, yeah.
So, so the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. And now we see what the roll the dice gives us. Okay. Rua just stands there. Seamus, give me a charisma save.
Okie doke.
You pass.
Sweet.
What-
So I get to just.
What's the plan?
I am gonna try something new right now. It's gonna give a test drive of one of my new abilities. I just need to grab out a fucking notepad for this shit. Alright. So I have 10 knives on my person. And I'm gonna use a bonus action to toss them all out in front of me and then use my action to cast Animate Object.
Okay then. How many knives, sorry?
10.
That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me. Where do you want them?
Oh shit, that's a tougher question. I'd say just more or less just out in front of me in this area.
I love that Seamus has turned into like the minion master.
Yeah, he's a Pokemon,
Yeah, 'cause
he's a Pokemon trainer.
I'll just
Kind
yeah.
of, I love it. I actually low-key love it.
I have the alliance too that I still could break out. I also have polymorph so I could create a minion.
Well, you have to turn a living creature into something else.
Yeah, and then animate object lets me create minions out of inanimate objects.
Yeah.
And I have the thing pulled up. I'm looking at it right now. We have okay. So would the knives be considered small or tiny in size?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah.
So they have 20 hit points each. Their AC is 18, and then it's +8 to hit on an attack. 1d4 plus 4 damage on their attacks. And they get they don't have legs or any other appendages, so they get flying speed of 30 feet, and they can hover. I'm just gonna make a little health bar for all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what else are you doing then? Now that you've got your.
Well, I used my bonus action to throw out the knives because they couldn't be attached to my body,
Yeah.
and so then I've used both my bonus action and my action. Now I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
So-
Colgan's turn. He will make the charisma.
Oh,
save.
actually, wait. Do I have to roll an initiative for the knives, or are they just with me with my turn?
I'm gonna say they're on your turn.
Okay.
So Colgan passed.
Nice.
He runs over to this Umber Hulk and holding his weapon in two hands, his blade, he will. What will he do? Let me check his maneuvers because he has a shit ton of maneuvers. he is going to do a trip attack, which means if he hits a creature, he can attempt to knock it over. It also just adds his damage to the attack, so he will 20.
Sword of sharpness. I'd hate to see the sword of bluntness.
I'd love to. I'd like to burn it too.
It's actually an 11 because the 11 was the two-handed roll. And now the creature must make a strength save. And fails. So you watch as Colgin takes his blade with two hands, and you just hear him call out, "Scintillating Slicer!" As he, cuts at the creature's heel, and drags it across, and the creature falls onto its back.
Sorry, I heard that in Sammy Sprinkler's voice. Scintillating Slicer!
Imagine. That'd be funny. And then, because it's downed, Colkin's actually going to immediately break into Action Surge. Actually, no, he's not. He's not. There's no point. But he will roll a thing for his combat dice, which is a D10. So let's see how much extra damage he adds on top of this hit. 5. So that's 16 damage. This Umber Hulk is very injured.
Is that the one I hit?
Yeah, it's the one you started hitting twice, and then he's going to make a second attack. And 23. Okay. He then does more damage. To bring it to single-digit HP. And that's his turn. Aldane, you must now make a charisma save for the Umber Hulks. For the Umber Hulk, anyway. Singular.
The Umber Hulk smash?
Yes. You pass.
Excellent. That was a 3 on the dice roll.
Yeah, so that one next to Colgin is probably a one-tap.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk right on over. And... stabby stabby.
You have advantage. That hits. And it's dead.
Ah. Rip Bozo.
Good work. Colgin says to you after killing it.
Thank you. We should flank the... which one do you want to do next? Go left or right?
We should probably protect Felix.
That would be appreciated.
I'll flank it from the
If you
left, you
want
flank
an
it from the
ID.
right.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Use the rest of my movement to go this way.
Dairon, I can send half my knives with you if you want to take on the one to the left.
Okay then, so Dairon, it's your turn.
If I if I was trying to attack this one, would I be looking into its eyes from a range?
Which one was it, sorry?
The one with
Yeah, you'd be, well, if you're there... Wait, do you have 35 movement?
yeah, mobile.
Yeah.
No, it's their Genasi, I think.
Right. Where's the ruler
It's
on roll 20. 'Cause
Second from the bottom on the
I found
toolbar.
it. I found it. Yes, thank you. Where were you at again? Sorry. Show
Right
me
here.
again. There. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't be in range of it because it's so the Umberhawk's range is 30 feet for the thing.
okay,
For the effect.
and I'd still have a good shot, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go there. And then I'm gonna bonus action insightful fighting. So
Yeah.
insight versus its deception.
It. Okay, roll your insight. Okay. The worst
It
thing
beat a
is,
26.
the thing is actually rolled in at 20, but it
Excellent.
failed.
Excellent.
Umberhawks actually have 10 charisma as well, so
That's
like.
impressive. So if I had actually gotten the 18, it would have actually passed it, which is impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fire crossbow.
This Umberhawk has Riz.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it doesn't. It tinks off the armor.
Ah. And that's all I can do.
Felix. I'm gonna say you are in eyesight of this Umberhawk.
Fair.
Give me a charisma save, please. You pass.
Yay! Hurry-der. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna mosey my way back a bit. Then I'll send out a firebolt.
Okay. Ignis. Yeah, that hits. And, like, smack it right in the face.
Yeah.
For 11 damage. It's respectable.
Mm.
Damage is damage after all.
Yep.
Yep. It screeches in pain. And it just runs straight towards you. Oh. Oh, I did. Ugh, what was I doing? There we go. So, where was it? It was there. I'm gonna say it gets to there, because it can't run any further anyway.
Right.
Like, yeah. So now it's Rua's turn. He gets to make another charisma save. Ah!
Oh, Kaido, just one other thing. I'm
Yeah.
also gonna close my eyes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what was this 6 again? On a 5 or a 6, the creature takes no action but uses all of its movement to move in a random direction.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna do.
I'd say there are only really two directions Ro can move in right now.
He could leave the map.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. He can either go up or it can go
He
down.
could clip into the wall. He could clip into the wall.
He runs straight into the wall.
Okay.
Seamus. Charisma save me, my dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You pass.
Yeah. Can I do my knives first?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Just fucking flish it. It's like swarming. It's like pop-up pirate.
basically, so this one, oh wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, can I,
You
Move
can't move
some of these?
unfortunately. Let me
okay.
one sec.
Can I get this one to surround him, like over here somewhere?
To there?
No, like, over, I'd like, let's put it over here.
Okay.
So now I have flanking.
I mean, you could just send them all to swarm it.
Yeah, I could. I mean, wait, oh yeah, was this one up here? Is that one like paralyzed or something, or?
Which one? The
The one that
I'll-
Dairon was.
Darren
facing
did
off.
their insightful fighting,
Okay.
so they can get
Dairon,
sneak attack.
do you still want some knives over there to help you out?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it. Send them all to swarm this one. So I need to pull up the fucking... So Death of 1,000 paper cuts. So it's +8 to hit.
Okay.
So it's a D20 +8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss.
Miss. Oh my god, I gotta do that 10 times.
Yep. Hit.
So
Well,
one
well-
hit.
So let's see if there are any more. Let's see which ones hit, and then we'll do damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So 1. A miss. Hit. Miss.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hit.
How many is that?
3 so far.
No, I mean just in total.
Oh.
How many rolls?
6.
1, 6, so I got 4 more. Okay.
Yeah. Miss.
No.
Miss.
Okay, add 8 to that.
Oh, that'll hit then.
Okay,
Their AC is 18.
nice.
Hit.
So is that 9 or 10? 2, 3,
9.
4. Okay, one more. Yay! Okay, so how many hits is that?
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits.
So 6 hits. Should I just like roll all the damage all together?
Sure.
So like the damage is 1d4. Should I just do 64 and then
Yeah.
6 times 4 plus 24? Because it's
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah.
So that'd be 64 plus 24.
Yep.
Whew!
Holy
That's some
shit.
good rolls. That's some good rolls. Hey.
So it had 43 HP. So 6 of the knives just go inside, and it just shivers a bit before then collapsing dead.
Seamus just has the widest fucking smile right now, and he's looking over at everybody like, "Hey, y'all like my new trick?"
Sorry, I missed it.
You shut your face, Dairon.
You're like,
Take some
just
bardic
so-
inspiration.
You just saw Seamus like pull out some knives and then just like shank several times over this Umber Hulk.
Does bardic inspiration have 60 feet of range? I need to look at that again.
Should be.
Okay, so I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Dairon with that. Shut your face, Dairon. Take your bardic inspiration.
Great, excellent.
And I still have an action. And movement. Fuck. With my movement.
You couldn't go that way because the rock. You'd have to climb over
Yeah.
the rock.
True.
You'd
I'm
have
just
to climb
trying to
over that.
think of like
big
strategery. I'll just go up here. No, actually, I'll hang out right over here,
Fair enough.
behind the rock. That way I can just kind of still give orders to these guys, and then I'm not in danger of the gaze. I don't want the gaze to get me. I'm homophobic. I'm afraid of them.
Damn.
We gotta cancel Seamus now.
Damn it.
He's become the Pokey Road Cat. So Colgan just runs over there, and does he even have any maneuvers that can help?
Oh, I also want to imagine just like hypothetical situation right now that one of those monsters comes around the corner, sees all the knives stabbing into the one dead one, and then they all just like slowly come out, and then the tips just swivel and point right at the one that came around the corner.
So Colgan's gonna take out his one dagger and toss it at the Umber Hulk. Misses. But, Dairon,
Yes.
you feel a weird rush through your body as Colgan calls out to you, saying, "Attack now!"
Okay.
As a reaction, you get to make a hit. And if this hits, you have sneak attack. Even if you didn't anyway, because, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's outside of your turn, so you get 2 sneak attacks, basically.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that one.
Yeah.
26.
Yes! We love to see it. As he does Commander's Strike.
29 on that damage.
29. Very nice.
Dyrod is terrifying at single target.
Yeah? It's Dr. Ratio of the chalk. Haldane, it's your turn.
Let's see. Where's the nearest one? Oh, the other one's nowhere close.
Oh yeah, I'm back to closing my eyes, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Let me go right over there then. Where the mushrooms lie. And I will prepare an action for the next turn.
You could
As
throw
I
some at it.
also, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Is that it?
Yeah, I cast Shield of Faith on myself, and I prepare an attack with Outrage.
Okay. Daron? Your turn.
Okay. Can I aim and fire at the one that I just hit?
Yeah.
$28.
I saw the red and I was like, no.
21.
What's 9 plus 10?
19.
21. It's a meme.
Oh. Sorry.
I never got that one, so yeah.
It's a shit video, to be fair.
You
Felix,
stupid!
your turn.
No, I'm not.
Is the point just that the person is shit at counting?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, how far away? Oh, I can be... Don't have to go very far
You
at
can
all.
walk around the daggers and stuff.
Right, go there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's have another fireball. Nope.
Ignis? More like Ignis, am I right?
Mm.
Yeah, it just bounced off. Now it's the Umber Hulk's turn. That's it. Jumps across, and that's its movement. Actually, no, it can dash. I forgot.
Tyron
Speaking-
is still closing their eyes, just so we're clear.
Speaking of dashing, the Umber Hulk runs by Aldane.
Haha! It is attacking time now.
Misses, unfortunately.
God damn it!
Yeah, these are tanky. If I
No wonder they
decided-
have Hulk in their name.
Yeah. They cheated in wrestling and took what's it called? Steroids.
So many drugs.
So many drugs, brother. Alright, Rua can actually have a turn now because he's been fucking.
Ruin. This is
Unlocked.
the worst time.
Well, he has
unlocked.
He has a penalty to charisma, so it's no surprise.
Mhm.
Does he?
He
Yeah.
has 9 to charisma.
That's incredible.
He has
That's
10
hilarious.
strength, 14. He has 10 strength, 18 dex, 16 con, 12 int, 18 wisdom, and 9 charisma.
That makes sense. It's just very amusing.
Rua stands here and takes a shot of his gun. Just fucking shoots it. As you all hear like a loud blast that basically echoes off the cave and shoots it for 10 damage. And then makes another shot. And it unfortunately misses and goes wide. Seamus, it's your turn.
Rua's no good, very bad, awful day.
I think it's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Yep, that's the one.
Let's see. All of my little pretties. Let me just make sure that we have enough distance here. It can get there. Yeah. So they can all get to their spots. These are all just gonna move and swarm this guy.
Rest and piss.
It's 30 feet they have, right?
Yeah,
So there are some that can't make it.
that's fine. They'll just go as far as they can.
They'll just wait in
join-
line.
They'll join in on the massacre in a sec. So I get 7 rolls
Yep.
of d20 plus 8. Nice, not 20.
No.
Oh! Can we go for 3? No, we can't.
Oh my god. And they'll choke.
Seamus is having a great time.
Oh, that hits though.
4. Oh, another nat 20! So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's already dead!
4 so far that have hit out of 5. 2 more. Misses.
That misses.
Hits.
I hit on 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
And 3 of them were nat 20s. What's the nat 20 roll again?
It's two,
Double.
uh, two, di-
Is
two
it
dice
double?
rolls.
Two
Two
dice.
dice.
Oh,
rolls.
2 dice rolls, but same modifier?
Yeah.
So if that's 5 hits, then I get 7 d4 plus
Well, it's
20.
Well, you got
7d4 plus 20.
Yes, yeah. Well, not be 8 because you got 3 of them. Were
Oh, that's
crit.
right. Yeah, it would be 8d4 plus 20.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple of bad rolls in there, but not
So
bad damage.
37's crazy off a bard's off for a bard.
Yeah.
Bards
I
usually are-
love this. I love
You
this new
fucked
spell.
This is like a massive power boost for you.
I love this new spell. The only downside is I can only use it once, and I think its duration is only an hour.
Yeah. But this is like kind of a big nuke for you, especially if you only ever fight one enemy at a time or whatever.
Oh, it's up to 1 minute, so it's probably running out after this turn here.
No, a minute
Right?
6 of your rounds.
How many rounds?
6
A minute
10
is
rounds. 10
10 rounds? Oh, okay, so we're good. It's only been 2 rounds.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah. So
This-
it's still fairly short burst.
Felix, you just see loads of blood pouring out from the Umber Hulk. It's not dead, but it probably wishes it was. Are you moving at all? Seamus?
Oh yeah, I still have my own action, don't I?
Yep.
Um,
I mean, you could just Eldritch Blast it and try and finish it off.
yeah, but then would I have to make a charisma saving throw, or would I be
No,
okay?
it's if you start your turn in its range, but you can just, like, move here and then you're not in its sight.
Yeah, true.
Because it's 30
So I'm gonna
feet,
do that.
so it's like
I'm
that.
gonna do that. Boom. And then that's definitely my range. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna start blasting. Might as well pull my own weight a little bit.
Hits.
That hits.
Okay, max damage. One tap, come on.
Still alive.
Yeah. Really. You hate to see it.
Alright, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to... I think Felix.
Felix, you're now bardically inspired.
Alright.
Colgan is within 30 feet, so he actually has to make a con save. Passes. Colgan just walks over here and begins to strike. Because he can't, he'd fall in the water.
Damn. I can't
19
get-
hits. For 12 slashing damage. 29. For 9 slashing damage. So... 21. This Umber Hulk is also very low in HP.
There's just a lot of things having a very bad day.
Aldane, give me a charisma save.
Boy, oh boy, it's gazing at me, huh?
Pass.
It's very hard for me to fail, honestly.
Don't
But,
say that, you will
time-
fail at some point.
I'm just gonna scooch on past, and now flanking time.
Yes. Yep. Let's see. Is it gonna die? Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, dead. It had 9 HP. The dueling, if anything, was a bit slight overkill. You
I
don't have a
don't mind
second
slight
attack?
overkill.
You could, if you hit this with a javelin, it will die.
The other guy?
Yeah, the other one here.
Okay, I forget if that's javelin range or not. See,
I mean, how much movement did you have? You moved like there, right?
I moved 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so 60 feet's javelin range, I'm pretty
You
sure.
could, yeah, you could just move 20 more feet and then. Yeah.
I'll move over there then. Oops. And, yeah, I'll use the Spear of Returning.
Mm-hmm. You hate
Back.
to see it.
Oh, bonus action to pull it back to my hands.
Dairon, are you gonna get the kill?
Let's see.
You can't get aim, but you know,
Why not?
because you can't, you don't have line of sight right now.
Oh, but I can I get flanking?
You could.
I have blind sight, so I don't need to look at it.
Yeah, true. You do have
Yeah.
object permanence.
So I'm just gonna walk over.
That reminds, I had an argument with a GM about Umber Hulks and object permanence.
And then I'm just gonna shank it with isolation, see what happens.
Yes, it's dead. It's dead.
Can I just want to?
Yeah. No,
Oh, that's actually pretty
Trash
bad.
rolls.
Okay, so after the death, it's quiet in here. However, you begin to hear stomping coming from the distance, from the northeast of the cavern during one of the tunnels. And you see 4 large fellas, all looking very perturbed by whatever is chasing them. As you see these running in. Give me nature checks, all of you.
Oh,
Rua
great.
can't see from here. So he can't.
100%.
Actually, no, Seamus, you can't, because you can't see them from here.
Yay.
Okay, yeah.
Nope.
Colgan will also make a roll. Colgan's never seen these before. Dairon, Felix, you both look at each other and just say hook horrors.
Ah.
Okay,
Damn it.
more hook horrors.
God.
I remember these
Horrors.
fuckers.
I'm
They-
bored of them.
Use echolocation as a reminder. They are pretty strong. Yeah, they tend to hunt in packs.
My least favorite horror.
It's my least favorite hooker. I mean,
God
what?
damn it.
Pause.
So now they get to come in. Where are you, my beloveds? There you are.
But you said they're being chased by something?
Sounds like it, because you hear something else tunneling through.
I don't like this.
Like the
As
fact that they're running.
they jump down and move away, and this one jumps down and move away. These move over here. This moves over there. And you see something very big and very purple.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a purple worm.
Fuck!
God damn it. Okay.
I don't even remember what they do, and I'm still scared shitless.
You don't fuck with the purple worm.
So, quick confab. I say we get the hell out of here.
Let me roll initiative first, just in case anything does happen. Yeah, I like to be thorough, you know.
No, it's fine.
It's my due diligence to make sure that if you're going to die, it's done. Oh, it's at the bottom of initiative anyway. Who gives a shit?
Let's all skedaddle.
Yeah. So, yeah, Colgan just says to you guys, we need to get out now.
Oh, we need to have left yesterday. Let's go.
We're gone.
Okay then. So, Dairon did their attack, so it's not their turn now. It's Felix.
I'ma
Unfortunately.
dash the fuck out of there.
What? Oh, you're running back?
Where else would we go? I don't want to
To the
stay in the
left.
tunnel with the giant worm.
Dairon starts running towards it.
There are other ways we can go north. I'll take the fucking lake at this point.
So you considered off the map?
Yeah.
Actually, wait. How much movement do you got? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you dash. So, yeah, you
Yeah.
dash off the map.
Yeah.
So you fuck off. It's Rua's turn. Rua dashes at his 50 feet of movement to give him 100 feet dashing. Just says, I'm not dealing with a purple worm again. One of you can fucking stay behind. As he runs off the map. I don't need to outrun him, I just need to outrun you, Felix, as he's already ahead of you. Seamus?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to recall all my knives, like Senda, in order to recall them all back to me. As I like pluck them out of the air and
They all return
Run off
to you
the map.
blade first. You return your Pokemon to their Pokeballs.
basically.
Yeah, hone edges.
And then I use my well, actually, would it take an action probably to put them all away?
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah.
And then I use my movement to get the hell off the map. Follow
Okay.
everybody else.
I'm so fucked.
Did Dairon use their movement, or just their action?
No,
They use that.
They use
Darren
at least
used
some.
that turn.
Yeah, they use that
It's in the
I
turn.
had to try
Yeah.
movement.
Colgan just says to you, Eldane, you can make sure the others are okay. I'll make sure nothing gets to Dairon.
Understood.
Colgan dashes and then stands here. Sword pointed in the direction of the purple worm just in case.
I appreciate it.
You saw Colgan, he weren't willing to let his own men left
Oh,
behind.
no, I know. I'm just like, Darren's just like,
Alden makes it right to the
Okay.
mouth of the cave with his dash.
Yeah, fair. So the hook chorus. This one tries to run here and then gets stuck in the cave. Stuck there. So that's 20 feet of its movement. Can run for okay, so like another 40 as it dashes. This one dashes down here. I'm gonna say it gets to there. I'm not gonna say it's off the map yet because it's funny if it doesn't. This one's gonna jump over and just run past Colgan.
just like, weird. It's like, nope.
Oh yeah, I'll just stop and grab a bite to eat.
No,
the
that'd
purple
be
worm,
silly.
with its 50 feet of movement, gets to here, and what's it gonna do?
Who's it gonna go after?
Well, there's a very easy target down to its southeast.
How much of a fan of water is it?
Very much. As it continues the rest of its movement over to about there, as it's partly like in the water.
I was just gonna yell at Kogan, run. I will be okay.
It's your turn first, Dairon.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I actually
Dyron's gonna
can't
be like,
reach Colgan. Lucky
God.
you.
damn it. I
Uh,
can't let Kogan die.
but yeah, so it's your turn, Dairon. What now?
Dairon, Colgan, run.
Kogan, run.
I will. Don't worry.
Dyron's gonna, triple dash.
Darren just curls up into a ball and spin dashes.
Just, I'm assuming I can get off the map. Yeah,
Yeah, you are absolutely off the map. I'm just gonna. The hook horrors just continue to run.
Well, actually, can I stay on the map? I'm gonna like point
Yeah.
a bow and like try to try my best to keep cover fire if I can.
The hook horrors are just going to continue running as fast as possible. There's one still stuck. This one runs, actually runs down this way.
Like, I'm coming with you guys. Fuck it.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
know
say
why I
this
went
one's
to
off the map.
Jersey there.
I'm keeping this one here just for the sake of initiative, the one that would otherwise be off the map. Now that it's Colgan's turn, he is going to dash. Gets him 60 feet there. You know what? He's going to action surge, actually. And do another
And he's-
dash. He's just gone.
Alright, everyone's clear. I'm out. Aldane also dashes off the map.
So I'm going to bring us back to the world map. You can cut the music, Mel. As as you're running though, you are also running alongside this fucking hook horror.
Daira just like looks at it, it's like it's that scene from there's like a Looney Tunes scene. No,
Yes.
it's fucking Emperor's New Groove, where Kronk and Yzma are just like running and they see the line.
Yeah. Let me see. Here's some music for you, Mel. And everyone else. If any of you also listen to the music that I provide. So, you get out of that encounter alive. And yeah, after a while, you also see, as you all reunite, you also see the hook horror is like taking a moment to gather its breath near you.
Daira's like gonna look at that hook horror and be like, I don't know if I should trust this, but I'm just gonna let this happen until it's no longer a thing.
Can any of us tame animals? Rua says.
Looks over at Darren and Seamus as the two.
Seamus.
Don't look at me, I can only drive vehicles.
Sorry, Seamus is the animal handler.
I guess, yeah, I'm the Pokemon Master, so.
You could tame another one.
Do you want to though?
I try to help.
Ride the purple worm like Muad'Dib.
Shot Halud, yes.
Do you decide to animal handling the hook horror?
Do it. Do it. No balls. Do it.
We should give it some food though, so it's a bit more amenable. Rua says.
Everyone's gonna, whatever Seamus decides to do, Daira will try to give advantage.
Rua pulls out a ration. I think we should club some of our rations together for it if we want to keep it. Be pretty cool to say that we've befriended a hook horror.
Honestly, at this point,
So do
it
I
would make sense.
roll animal handling or what am I doing?
If people are going to contribute food, one of your rations each, you can. Seamus will be able to make an animal handling check with advantage.
Yeah, Daira's gonna help because this is funny.
So yeah, are you gonna roll, Seamus? So, the hook horror. Also, Felix wants to give inspiration. I'll allow it.
Yeah, go for it then.
Roll the D8, Seamus.
Roll the D8. Yay! It's a
The hook
21.
horror takes a moment, clearly bewildered by what just happened, and eats the food from you.
Going through all of the trauma responses.
It's like devouring the food, and then it like just sits down.
Just needs to have a sit.
Yeah, it just sits down and like is chill. Yeah, it's just chill. Yeah, you've seemingly maybe have befriended a hook horror. All of you can give me insight to determine the hook horror's like mood. This is from Rua. As he's insighting.
I have no insight.
This is Colgan's insight. If anyone else wants to.
Give me a second, my sheet went away for no reason.
Insect.
Oh, nicely done.
Dyron, Felix, Seamus, you have no clue. Aldane, you, Colgan, and Rua look at each other. It actually seems to be like willing to stick around. I'm gonna put
I love this game so much.
Yeah, it seems like it might stick around. Yeah. Colgan just leans into some of you guys and says, "Is Seamus some sort of like The dossier I was given on you all didn't include Seamus being an animal tamer of this degree.
We don't know how it works.
We
But
just
frankly-
accept it.
Yes.
Honestly, I thought it'd get halfway through eating him before we could kill it.
It's kind of impressive, really.
I'm just gonna leave a warning on a nearby wall for anyone else who comes this way.
What do you put on the wall?
Purple worm inside.
Before you do, Rua suggests I'd probably write it in Elvish.
Okay.
Just because Drow patrol the area,
Yeah.
and it's probably going to be Elvish speakers that are going to be nearby.
Yeah, I'll do it in Elvish then.
So you write it in Elvish, and yeah. So after doing that, Colgan then just says, "So what? Do we head back to Amethyst?
Probably the best
Procure
move.
a boat? All right then."
We also can report that the Umber Hulks are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
So-
all of them?
Yep, all four were dead.
Well, was that all the Umber Hulks, though, in general?
That you saw, yeah. You don't know if any of us were there, but it seemed like they all were. If not, the purple worm might have done it. Might have secured it. Who knows?
Yeah, honestly, at this point, we're just gonna be like, if we didn't kill it, the purple worm did.
Mm.
So,
Is the
As
Hulk
you-
coming with us?
as you all head back to Amethyst, the Hook Horror's walking behind Seamus.
I have a new friend.
This is going to go over very well.
I was just gonna be like, I'm just gonna stand far away just in case, but this is the new time. Let's accept it.
So, as you make your way back to Amethyst, you see the guards that you pass by, and they're all drawing their weapons as like, Hook Horror! Be careful!
No, don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
We got this under control.
Seamus has
He's a
somehow
friend.
successfully tamed it.
We
We don't know how.
We're scared. Help.
If it damages anything, it's on you then.
Hi.
Understandable.
You will
Ooh,
deal
you
with
know
that
what?
later.
We should Is there a research area nearby?
There's a research development center here.
What if we, help the researchers get to know the hook horror and they can study it?
I mean, yeah, we haven't had live specimens.
Good idea as any I can think of.
It points you on the map in Amethyst where you should find it.
And where can we, hire a boat for the lake?
You'll have to talk to Nivara about that.
Alright.
So what's the plan then? Are you taking it to this research center?
Let's split up.
You cut out.
Let's
Split up, gang.
Yeah,
No.
let's split up so that we can, some of us go and get the boat from Nivara, and the rest of you can take Seamus's pet to get experimented on.
Rua says he'll be part of the group to speak to Nivara. Colgan will be of the group to go take the Hook Horror to the
Dyron's
center.
just curious to see how this ends, so they're also gonna go.
I'll go with Rua.
Seamus, the Hook Horror's following you, so you're kind of predestined to what group you're in.
Yeah.
Who are you going with, Aldane?
So who's going with Nivara and who's for Nivara and who's going?
Ruined Felix
And it's currently Dyron and Seamus to
and
the...
Colgan.
And Colgan, sorry.
I'll go to Nivara then because we need someone with charisma there.
Excuse you.
Are you implying Felix and I have no charisma?
Yes.
What are your modifiers again out of character?
Brewer's got a negative.
+1, thank you very much.
I have +4.
You make a compelling argument. So, as you split off into groups, we're going to do the research group first.
Okay.
So, as you lead the hook horror through the town, people are screaming and running away, saying they're being attacked and invaded.
I was just like,
Excellent.
this is happening, I guess. This is not the
Colgan-
weirdest thing.
Colgan's just walking like a good soldier, not really reacting, not really breaking stride.
Tyron's about 3 seconds away from laughing and or crying from how silly this all is.
Eventually, you find the research facility. It's quite a nice, well-kept building from the looks of it. You can tell, like, they didn't build... A lot of the buildings here weren't built, but the people of Amethyst at least settled in. And yeah, you knock on the door to the research facility. You open the door, and you see a hobgoblin gentleman. The look of this guy looks a lot more different compared to Guy and some of the hobgoblins you've seen within Cordis and Centralis. This one's a lot more paler skin. And he just says to you, "Oh, how can we help you today?" Hello?
You're the research folks.
Is this just Blurg?
No.
Okay.
He's speaking to you, Seamus and Dairon.
I mean,
Oh.
Dyron's just gonna look over at Seamus.
I have to be the one here.
It's
You're
your
the speaker of the
it's
group.
your pet.
It was your idea to tame this thing.
It wasn't my idea. I just went along with your guys' suggestion.
When
Peer
we
pressure.
when we
did not have to do that.
when we talked about getting you a dog, when we talked about getting you a pet, you said you'd walk it and feed it.
I made no such agreement. Listen, it's friendly now. I think we got it good. It only listens to me though, so...
Oh god, that's a hook horror!
Hold on. Let me explain.
Allow me
Can I-
to explain.
Can I try to explain?
Yeah?
Thank you, Sojiro.
Oh, so you tamed it?
He did. I did nothing.
I did. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, yeah, we've never had a live specimen before. If you want to keep it, we can at least give it its shots.
There,
mean,
Unless
there
we
are
know
shots
it,
for a hook horror.
Can I try and insight it to see how the hook horror is doing?
Yeah? Colgan will also contribute with the insight.
Yeah, my insight shit.
You're just confused, Seamus. Dairon, you and Colgan come to the agreement. It's just more confused and interested in what surroundings it has.
Okay, we have a brief window here. Do you have anyone on staff that can,
That can what, sorry?
that can speak with creature or something?
I mean, I have... Yes, I can do that myself.
Do we think that would work on a hook horror? Has that been tried?
One moment. And he basically, like, puts a hand to his chin, and then walks over to the hook horror, and he gingerly touches the hook horror, and it doesn't react,
Okay.
and... Then the hook horror speaks.
What?
Dyron just went eyes wide.
Hello?
Huh.
Where are we?
Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna have to polymorph it into a human.
I cast tongues on it.
Oh my god,
It's
okay.
there. I didn't
Okay.
awaken it.
Hi, you know who we are.
I don't. I just followed you because I didn't want to die.
Well,
And
Hey-
this one gave me food.
yes.
And now we're friends.
See,
Yes,
it's
that-
that simple sometimes.
We're in a settlement. So far, everything's okay. Are you
Yeah.
okay?
I am okay.
Okay. That's important.
Now, what is? Do you have a name?
Great.
Any translation for that? I'm guessing not, since the tongue spell didn't work to translate it.
That was my name.
We
I'm gonna call you Todd. Can I call you Todd?
Okay.
Okay, Todd.
are you comfortable continuing on with us, or would you rather not?
As long as you feed me and look after me, yeah, sure.
Would you be? Oh no, I can't talk. I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
Come on, Jack. No metagaming.
Dyron just kind of looks over at Seamus and Kogan like, I guess we can, well, keep it?
Colgan just shrugs.
I mean,
It's not my pet.
he could probably pull a cart for us if we needed him to. He's big enough.
I'd rather him not. Wait, by the way, do you understand the concept of gender? If so, what are you? You don't mind me asking?
Oh. I believe my drow owners called me a he.
Oh, you used to be a drow. Used to be owned by the drow?
Yes. We were walking around and then big purple long thing chased
I-
us.
That makes so much more sense now.
So the purple worm is not under the control of the drow,
No.
is what I'm getting from that.
Also, Todd, I guess, is
Yeah.
also
Yes.
That's me.
he's like already tamed, quote unquote.
The drow would
Can I
feed
make
me
an
and then
insight
whip
check
me
to
when I
see
did
if
wrong.
Can I make an insight check to see if Todd is trying to mislead us in any way?
Yes. You
I'm
can
gonna
insight
be-
to see if it's telling the truth.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if the Hakara has enough intelligence to deceive.
You never know.
Mhm.
While you've been doing this, Colgan, because he has this ability, know your enemy. He just says to you, like, oh no, it doesn't actually do ints, but he's currently doing know your enemy. He's just like monitoring the creature.
I mean, Dyron's just constantly watching body language at this point.
If it, Colgan just says, if it helps, this creature has no fighter levels. I don't know what a fighter level is, and I don't know if the Hokora can be one.
I mean, that's a different question that we will figure out later. If you're okay to keep going with us,
Well, you haven't beaten me so far, so yes.
I mean, I don't think any of us will. We might be fighting a lot of bad things.
I know how to fight. I like
Are you
fighting.
ready to put your life on the line for your country?
but- Let's maybe not go that far. It only just met us. This isn't Yosuke from Persona 4.
Thank God.
Well, yeah, thankfully this Hokora isn't a
Isn't a homophobe.
self-hating gay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also will not die for you in the first blush.
You don't know that.
No, I know, but I'm making a Hi, I'm Daisy joke.
Mm-hmm.
I love Hi, I'm Daisy. That one of the best ones.
True. But yeah. So.
Tyron just doesn't know what to do anymore. I think Tyron's freaking broke. Tyron's just gonna be like, okay, I guess, sir, as Tyron looks at the researcher, I forgot your name because this has been kind of a lot.
I didn't give a name, but my name is Tunkay.
Okay, thank you, I'm so sorry. I guess, are you okay with getting shots? Because I think we need to get those for you here.
What's the
okay?
shot?
Just so you don't get sick. It's gonna be a it's gonna be like a prick. Like a small little jab, but it's not supposed to hurt. It's supposed to help make sure you don't get hurt, don't get sick.
Okay.
Okay. Tyron is just gonna be around while this happens.
So meanwhile, Farua, Felix, and Farua, Felix, and Aldane, the three head to Naivara's estate. You are welcomed in by the guards, and you see Naivara with her council of ladies again. It's like, oh, you came back sooner than I expected.
Okay, so good news. The Umber Hulks are taken care of, at least the ones that we saw.
Oh, excellent! Thank you very much.
Honestly, most of them went down like bitches. It was great. Bad news is bad news is that cave might now be the hunting grounds for a purple worm.
Oh, the purple worm comes and goes all the time.
Right? Okay. Well, there is a purple worm right near the entrance right now.
Yeah, it's we're not gonna test that anytime soon.
No problem. You being alive is more valuable than even the Umber Hulks being dead.
So, as a result, would you be able to give us a boat so that we could make our way over the lake?
Of course, I'd be happy to do so.
It is very much appreciated then.
Since you dealt with the Umber Hulks, she looks over and clicks her fingers, and you see someone come from another room, as if they were waiting for this very moment, and they pull out what looks like a carrying case of something. You know, that you'd put an object inside.
Mm-hmm.
They place it by Naivara, and she slides it across the desk in a weird bit of unprofessionalism to you. Open it. It's yours.
Open it up.
Let me make sure this is correct. Oh, that would have been bad if I'd have gave you that sword. That weapon. I was like, oh yeah, it's this weapon. Holy Avenger. Wait, no, that isn't the one. Casual legendary weapon for some fucking Umber Hulks. Oh my god. That'd be epic.
I guess you want Aldane to break the game.
What?
I did give Felix a fucking staff of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
For a
you
bit.
that was temporary.
Where is the thing now? I was gonna do deck of many things. Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That.
Here's a card pack. Do what you will with it. We don't just only draw the cards on the surface.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Sure,
Yes.
Tyron says no.
Yes, good for you. Anyway.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Aldane, do you want to play 52 pickup? Whoop.
No. Yeah, the deck of many things is
It's more like the Russian roulette of many things.
that feels like it's almost an understatement.
We don't fuck with it if we don't have to.
Yeah.
It's like the thing you do when you're past the threshold of no return.
At that point, you just decide, fuck it. Let's just end the campaign.
Yeah, it's a fuck it, we ball. We're going to lose anyways, even if we don't do this.
Okay, this is the weapon. I found it. So, as you open the case, it's quite a long one as well. You see a longbow. This
I imagine, or
this is known as an oath bow.
Okay.
I was originally going to give you this for killing the Behir, but I might as well give you this now, given the gravity of the situation. You, while wielding the weapon, it whispers a phrase in Elvish. You then say a command phrase. The specific command phrase is "Swift death to you who have wronged me." The target of this, once a day, until the creature dies or a week passes, is considered the weapon's sworn enemy. When you make an attack with this weapon, you have advantage to hit. Your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage due to long range. Upon hitting, you deal an extra 3d6 piercing damage. But while the sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons.
Okay.
What's the when did you have to select sworn enemy?
What's that?
Sorry, when did you have to select sworn enemy? Sorry.
You just say the command phrase as part of like your ranged attack, and you can pick an enemy to have advantage on and deal more damage to.
Got it. Okay.
and basically you gain disadvantage in all other aspects until you kill that enemy.
All week passes.
Mm.
A very rare weapon.
Okay.
Sadly, it's a longbow, so Dairon cannot use
Are longbows strength based?
Dex.
Darn. Oh wait, no.
I don't-
Doesn't Dan have a thing that lets him use dex weapons with charisma?
I think it's fucking stupid though that if we're being more realistic, a
No,
longbow would be a strength weapon.
Hmm.
Crossbows would be a strength weapon because you can't be a weak, limp wrist person to use a crossbow even.
Yeah.
So
But
one of
anyway.
Aldan's channel divinity abilities lets him use his charisma modifier for attack rolls.
You could do that.
So I could use the longbow.
You could use it. Rua could use it because he can actually wield longbows. Can Felix use it?
I
I know Seamus can't.
I'm not sure.
Dairon can.
I know Seamus can't because he has specific weapon proficiencies.
I mean,
Seamus would have had to have been a Valor Bard, I think it is, to be able to use it.
Yeah.
I mean, not by class proficiencies, because I got fucking dog shit class proficiencies, because it gave me the fucking
Yeah.
wizard's class proficiencies.
Yeah.
But I think we said that I did still get, like, the general elvish weapon training,
Yeah.
which
I mean, Colgan could also use it for now if he
does
wanted,
give
but, like,
proficiency with longbow, actually. Because it's long sword, short bow, and longbow. So I could use it.
Yeah.
That honestly
James-
wouldn't be a bad weapon for Felix.
No, I think it would probably be slightly better for me than it would for you, Jack, if only because of the whole disadvantage if you
thing,
try
yeah.
and use other weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're primarily a caster.
Yeah. So that wouldn't really affect me.
Yeah.
It is
So, yeah,
only
you know
with it is only advantage with that weapon though when you do the effect.
Yes, yeah.
He doesn't really need advantage with some of his spells, though.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to take it.
I'll hold on to it for now, if nothing else. I mean, I'd need arrows.
You can decide. You can attune on the way as well.
That's the other thing. How many fucking items am I attuned to right now?
Don't forget, with my house rules, you have attunement slots based on your highest mental stats.
Which would be intelligence, so 4.
The Satyr Horn Dagger, if I recall, is an attunement slot.
Yeah, Satyr Horn Dagger.
Languorousness is an attunement slot.
Languorousness. I think
And the
I've...
Wand of Magic Detection.
Right. Wand
Oh,
of
and
Magic
Brush of the Wind.
and Brush of Wind. Right. To be fair, I don't really use the Brush of Wind very often,
You don't.
I don't really use Gust or Gust of Wind. Generally,
You could have done attune to it then.
yeah. Generally, there's just better things to use.
All good.
All right. I'll go with that then.
Right then.
I will.
So after, now that you've decided, Neyrara just says, if you want to head out today, let me know. Otherwise, we can have a boat ready for you by tomorrow. Reconvene with your group, and then come back to me and tell me.
What? How long did that whole adventure take us?
Let me check. It took you. It's like 3 p.m. now.
Right. We'll reconvene with the group, take a poll, and then we'll get back to you about it.
Understood. So you all reconvene. At this point, I'm going to say Todd has had his shots. Todd is currently in the stables at the Render's Rest. The horses are freaking the fuck out.
What the
But yeah,
hell have we done?
It's currently resting there though, while you guys are in the Render's Rest again. So, how was getting your hook horror sorted? Rua asks.
It was something.
That's it?
He's living with us.
Oh.
I don't think that's a good idea, for a multitude of reasons.
Don't worry, he'll behave himself, won't you, Todd?
Todd's outside.
Oh, never mind then.
For a multitude of reasons, not least of which is that it is a giant hook horror.
It's actually large based on the size category. But yes.
I do feel like it would be best served living in an institute where it could be, studied.
Or, staying down here in its natural habitat.
That as well. And hey, there's a research institute in the city which fills both those conditions, so
Todd didn't.
probably a smart idea.
The two of you would know. Todd didn't want to stay there. It wanted to be. It wanted to stay with you guys. Before the tongues wore off, it wanted to stay with you guys. So yeah.
Well, this has been a very long day, and I kind of want to get some sleep already.
It's 3 p.m. I don't know. I feel like we should keep moving. Oh, also we got this bow. I hold out the oath bow.
That we did.
Colgan looks at it and is gonna make a roll. Yeah, it's a bow. What's special about it?
It's a really nice bow.
I'll take you at your word.
Look, just because we're playing nice with Colgan right now doesn't mean I'm going to tell him everything.
Fair. Oh, by the way, and he actually puts his sword out and pushes it towards you, Felix. I forgot to hand this back.
I look at the others and just sort of like try and convey a, I think we can trust him with the sword.
What do
Fair
the
enough.
rest of you think? Rue just shrugs. He's ambivalent. What about you, Darren, Seamus?
Is this just what we do before bed, or what?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
you
do you-
were muted again?
I guess I was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Felix was asking you both if you think Colgan should have his sword back.
Yeah, no, Darren's gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't give a shit. He should have his sword back. He's shown he's not gonna immediately kill us in our sleep, so I don't care. And also out of character, I need to leave. I have to
Yeah,
go
we're going to
to
be
the
wrapping up
airport.
the section. We can call it now, actually, anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll decide at the start of the next one what we do.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the session then. You have an oath bow, very rare weapon, and now you have a hook horror as a friend.
A very rare companion.
This can only go well.
Seamus is on his way to become a Pokemon master.
I'm so
Yep.
scared.
This is gonna go so fucking badly.
It can only go worse.
I can't wait for Seamus to, like, tame the well, he won't be able to tame Purple Worm, but I'm just waiting for the next thing that he's going to have. Between his lions, the swords, and now that.
We
What
just
makes
need
you
to
think?
get. Sorry.
What makes you think he can't tame the purple worm? He can go
True.
full Atreides. He can go full
True.
Fremen.
I haven't read Doom.
I don't blame you.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I do want to get.
I will say it's very likely that we just need to get Seamus some like dancing swords.
Yeah.
Like actual dancing swords that don't require like a full spell.
mhm.
It's fine. We can figure it out next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, that is the end of the session and the end of the stream. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday as always. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all the YouTube stuff.
Like, subscribe if you've not already. Please press that bell icon to get notifications and leave a comment down below.
And otherwise, hopefully we will see you on Tuesday for our next stream. Good night.
Later.
Right?